Hello.
Hello, Avery. Good afternoon. Welcome to Am I the Asshole, where you gotta, I don't know, do something. We never did this before.
This girl used to bully me like in, I think, second grade.
Ooh, we trauma dumping.
I had like a whole plan. When everybody was in recess, I went inside and I stole a few people's lunch, and I told the teacher that she did it. And then I told the teacher that she was beating me up, even though she wasn't. I think like we were playing with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something like that. I told the teacher that she stole mine, but they were hers, but I just wanted them. I just kind of framed her.
Huh?
Am I the asshole?
Yes! Yes! You're a criminal! Get the f out of here! You criminal mastermind next! What the f, dude? I robbed people and I stole some shit. I framed her. Am I the asshole? You're a criminal! What the f?
So this story is kind of something you would do, actually.
How the f? No, don't say that. I'm a law-abiding citizen.
We were at this family gathering, and I was maybe like 10, and one of my cousins, you could smell her coochie, and I was just like, oh. We were all just like together, and it was loud and stuff. All of a sudden, I'm just like, oh my God, you smell like fish. And she took that really personally, and she was like yelling and screaming and crying and stuff. Everybody's mad at me, but I was like a kid. Like, how you gonna get mad at a kid for being like, you smell like fish? And she smelled like fish. I thought it was like she ate some. I was like, did you eat some? But she was like, it was just like, you can see her visibly get more upset. Everybody around me was like, Brianna, shut up.
Wow. I mean, I don't think you were an asshole. You was a kid. Exactly. Like, she really an asshole for walking around smelling like fish. You know what I mean? If we really be honest, that up everybody else's meals. You're not an asshole. Nah, get out of my car. Dude, this is a mistake.
I don't really have any good stories because I'm very lame, but I do have a story about like one time I gave my cousin fries off of the ground because she looked at me weird.
Okay, no, that's perfect, bro. You just not wasting food, really.
There's dog poop on the floor too.
Oh, okay. All right. That changed a lot. Okay.
Okay, so I was a junior in high school, and I want to know if I'm that asshole for beating up my ex-best friend. Basically, she went around telling everybody that I was pregnant and had like 3 abortions, and I was like trying to tell everybody that's not true. Me and all my friends were in the bathroom, and she came in screaming at me. After 3rd block, we were switching classes. I ran up and like just beat her ass.
Well, how did you do it?
So I grabbed that by her hair, threw her on the floor, and just started beating the bitch in her face. The teachers were trying to pull me off, but like I was not letting her go.
I don't think you're an asshole.
I got put on probation for 6 months.
You got put on probation? How bad did you beat the bitch?
I like ripped her hair out and I busted her nose.
Oh my God. You're f***ing psychotic.
Just a little bit. I'm like the nicest person, but like you were testing my gangster.
Nah, you got it, bro. Age, I ain't gonna test your gangster, G. Thank you for joining in.
Thank you, Kenji.
Good afternoon. Am I the asshole for beating up my bully's locker and throwing it off the 2nd floor for stealing my money?
Wait. I need to rewind and tell me more details, because what?
Okay, so basically, my bully sold me this iPhone. Like, it was an iPhone 5 back at the time. When I first got it, I didn't know where to hide it, because in boarding school, we weren't allowed to keep those things. So I put it in my locker and just locked it. No one was supposed to know because no one was at the dorms at the time. Somehow that night I found out someone broke into my locker, just took my phone. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a little bit of detective work. I asked around, and when I found out it was my bully, I went up to his room, punched his aluminum locker until it was dented, ripped his door open, took his stuff, and just threw the locker off the 2nd roof.
I think I found out why you was in boarding school. You got anger issues or some shit. I don't think you were so at all. No, I think there's some other issues though, for sure, Ezra.
Am I the asshole for framing somebody for stealing teacher stuff and being one of the few people who jumped a teacher in like middle school? Let me explain. In middle school, there was this one teacher that ain't nobody really liked. They was always getting on their ass and shit, right? There's one bitch, let's call her Anna. I didn't like Anna. Anna used to bully me and shit. As you know from different confessions, I had a bit of anger issues. I don't fucking like her. This one teacher got robbed from different students and shit. I was little teacher's pet and shit. So like, she didn't really trust what I said. So I just got a big idea. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm gonna get her kicked out of the school. So what I did is when everybody was at recess, I went into the teacher's classroom. I grabbed some of her stuff from like inside of the drawer, and I put it inside of Anastasia's bag. So the teacher came back and everybody else was back. She was like, my wallet's gone and some of my stuff. And I just sat there. She like looked through everybody's bags and stuff because there was a record of people stealing stuff. She screamed at Anna for like 3 minutes, and I just had the biggest smirk on my face. And Anna got suspended from the school and then expelled later on. I never had to see her ass again. So am I the asshole for that, or?
I don't think you an asshole for that, but you jumped the fucking teacher. We're not gonna pass that part, motherfucker. You definitely an asshole asshole for that. Hold on now.
Because later on, the teacher tried some stupid shit with me. So like,
Criminal.
I'm not a criminal. It was after Anastasia got suspended, right? So she want to come up to me and start some stupid shit with me, try to take my shit. Because I would bring like my DDS and shit to school. And she was like, and a bunch of other kids were like, yo, we don't fucking like her. I was like, yeah. She kind of like got jumped. And then like, she could barely see who was do anything. So I kind of just joined and stomping on her.
You jumped the teacher for taking your DS.
knew.
Take the bully and shit out the story. Get to what you really want to say, you fucking asshole. Motherfucker wasted 2 of my minutes. Y'all motherfuckers always coming in talking about some, I was bullied. You know, they would bully me a lot. Y'all motherfuckers some dickheads. Stop prefacing your stories with that. Get to it, alright? I don't believe y'all now, bro.
Hello. This was in my youth, so I don't want to be judged, but it is what it is. I don't feel like I'm wrong. Am I the asshole for taking this girl's boyfriend? It was like my junior year of high school, and I liked this guy for a really long time. We just never really introduced ourselves until like homecoming, but then he started talking to this one girl. I was like, oh, well, my chances are gone, so I let it go. But then me and the girl shared a study hall together. We sat right next to each other. She was bragging about how she was with the guy that I liked and her ex and her neighbor, like dating them at the same time.
Oh, she was hoeing around, that little sleuzy.
And I was like, you're not about to do this to the guy, like, when I could easily have him. So I asked my friends later that day, like, hey, should I take this girl's boyfriend? Because I know I can. They all said yeah. And so I did. And the next week, he broke up with her. We started dating, and she was pissed off about that because, like, he broke up with her.
She got 2 more. Why she mad?
Exactly. I don't know. And we're still together till this day.
Wait, so y'all are still together?
Yeah. It's been like 3 years.
That's crazy.
I never told him that she was cheating on him. Her cousin told him.
Oh, so you just kind of snuck up in there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
And they were
swiper.
together for like a week. So is that a real relationship?
Nah, that shit don't count. Get out my ear now, Tracy.
Okay.
Let me see what we got. We got Death Queen. Hello, Death Queen.
Hello.
Hi, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing decent.
I used to be friends with this girl all through middle school, okay? She got a girlfriend first, right? So she had the audacity to believe her that I was being obsessive over her when that wasn't the truth. How you gonna believe someone you barely know over your best friend for 3 years?
Fortnite.
Throughout a paragraph, it was like a whole paragraph, right? I explained to her that her girlfriend was toxic and she didn't fucking believe me. She came up to me during a pep rally in my face and told me that I was a bitch for that. And I was like, no girl, you just delusional. You don't want to believe anything. I was like, you go ahead, but like you get in my face one more time, I'll beat your ass.
Yeah, no, she didn't. I can't believe she walked in your face like that. You should have just dragged her right there.
I was going to, but she was on some stairs. I was not trying to break her neck and go to jail. So like, am I the asshole for doing that?
I mean, why are you so invested in the relationship?
Because like, I'm not finna have no hoe spread rumors about me saying I'm obsessive.
But are you?
No, I am not obsessive. Me and her were like sisters. We were close like that. Me and her was like spending money back and forth on each other. I spent thousands of dollars on that bitch and I regret it.
Hold on, let me click on your profile. You're not even a sub. You should spend $5 on me. Give me $5. I want $5 for a tier. What's up, Jimmy? Please, tier. What's up, please?
I will as soon as I get money.
Hello, how are you, Floofy?
Am I the asshole for breaking it off with my boyfriend after he gave me what I believe were some really bad red flags?
What were the red flags?
I met him at my job. He had just been there for a couple weeks and we started hanging out outside of my work. We got along really well and eventually I started to like him, so we started dating. But within the first day, he already was telling me he loved me and was already pressuring me to do stuff.
Oh, like what? Like freaky stuff?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Wait, how old are you?
24.
Okay, yeah, you can say whatever the you want.
Let me just say he really was into periods.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that! What the No, get out! You an asshole just for telling me that. Move! Hell no, you freaky bitch! Oh!
Am I the asshole for not wanting my friend to bring his boyfriend to like places that we hang out to? We went to New York City, me and my group of 5 friends, and he brought his boyfriend. First of all, we've never even met. First day, this dude started complaining, being like, well, I didn't want to be here. Like, why did you bring me here with a bunch of strangers that I don't know? First of all, you didn't have to come. The whole trip, he just kept bitching about how hot it was, how he wants to keep going to the hotel room, like at 6 p.m. The day that we were leaving, he tried to order order us an Uber, but we wouldn't fit. So they ended up going to the Uber to the airport, and me and my other friends had to find a way there. And we were already running late because his boyfriend took 30 minutes to get ready, and we were gonna miss our flight. We were already rushing because it takes an hour for us to go to the airport, and we were taking the subway. And then we still had to Uber there because it was still 20 minutes away. And so they left without us. They leave because they're from somewhere else, and I live in a different state than them. He texts us in the group chat, oh, my boyfriend says that he's sorry. He didn't know that all of us were gonna fit. Why are you apologizing for your boyfriend? Now I'm going back to the state that they're in, and he's like, oh, like, can I bring my boyfriend? I was just like, no.
So you don't want him to come on another trip?
No, I don't.
He apologized. What if he's better now?
He didn't apologize. His boyfriend apologized for him.
You should bring a man that's mad annoying too, and then that way he annoys the annoyer.
Absolutely not. You think I'm gonna date somebody annoying?
You don't have to date him, but I'm just saying bring him so he's annoying to them.
What kind of advice is that?
I don't know. I never did this before. I'm not good with advice. You, Kayla, move, Kayla. You got big ass head. You an asshole. Cheeseburger. You get no bitches. Why you mad? Why you mad at me? You mad? You mad? Bye.
I'm gonna hope and pray this person is not watching. But as we know, I like to edit, right? So I used to edit for someone. They were like a small creator. Low key, they were kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't want to say nothing, and I didn't really do nothing because like I was getting paid, you know? Like,
oh, you about to get twit longer though. Continue.
So it started out like really chill, and then at some point, like they started getting like very. It seemed like they were trying to get personal, if that makes sense. They asked me.
Wait. 1 second, because I already know if they watching. Let me duck my shit down here. Okay, continue. Go ahead.
So the first thing that was super weird that I noticed, they asked me how old I was. And I was like, okay, you know, whatever. So they said, you 20 plus? I'm like, no, I'm 18. I was like freshly 18, I'm pretty sure.
Why do you say freshly 18 though?
I was 18 at the time. And they were like, damn it. And I'm like, lol. He's like, no, way too young. What the hell no.
Ew.
So context, we were talking about he was going on a trip to Korea. And I told him I was Asian. He was like, wait, you got a boyfriend? I mean, I'm
oh,
like,
nah, he on timing, bro. That's weird.
And then, damn, do you want one? I'm like, oh, okay, it's a little, alright. And then,
that's
okay,
weird, bro.
That's the one weird interaction. There was a second time where I was extremely icked out by this guy. And it was because he made me his editor for his YouTube channel. He was like, do you know how to like set up the YouTube videos? Do you know how to like edit them, title them? And I was like, yeah, I know how to do that. And you know, just gotta tell me the tags and descriptions. He's like, wow, someone taught you well. And I said, I taught myself. He said, that's hot. And then I said, oh. He said, you're gonna be a dope e-girlfriend for someone.
Ew. Bro, he about to f his monitor. You better be careful.
So my question is, am I the asshole for low-key not doing my job with this guy?
Yeah, no, I don't think you an asshole, bro. You need to run. Get out of there. What the?
Yeah, I don't edit for them anymore.
You a victim. You came with some weird shit, bro, dude. What the fuck? Oh, bro, what the fuck was that? Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Am I the asshole for being rude to my child's father?
Okay, juicy. Go ahead, talk to me.
So I was with him for a very long time. For about like 6 years. He's done the most, cheated, lied, stole. I mean, he's not a bad father, but he's just done me a lot of wrong.
Okay, heard you.
Now that I'm like over him, I'm just like not that nice to him.
In what ways?
He asked me to help him because right now he's like homeless. He's kind of staying with me right now. He's actually downstairs.
Oh, you are wild for being in this call right now.
I'm hoping he don't hear me. He'd just be asking to use my car and I'd be like, no, like you can just walk. He's like, can I borrow a few dollars? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, you're broke. He's lucky I'm letting him stay in my house, okay?
You bold for even doing that, if I'm being honest.
It's just until he can get his car fixed because that's where he was staying before. He just doesn't like the way I treat him, but it's like he's treated me so much worse over so many years. So I was just wondering, am I the asshole?
I don't think you the So, bro, I think, you know, like, you don't owe anyone any certain type of anything, bro. You don't owe him anything. So I think you good.
Also, he's not allowed to our child's birthday party.
Oh.
This is wild, but 2 years ago, he decided to rob his own job. They were high on whatever rhymes with propane.
Okay.
I don't really like him around, like, our kid on her birthday. Am I the asshole for, like, trying to keep him away?
The kid stuff's hard because that's like you and him are both the parents, you feel me? But if you feel like it is unsafe for him to be around a kid, hey man, that's up to you, the mother in the situation. I don't think you were. So I think that just comes down to your intuition.
It's because he tries to make me feel bad for it, but it's like, bro, like, you don't got a good track record. Like,
Yeah, no,
whatsoever.
that's his own actions. That's the consequences of your own actions. You feel me? Like, what are we talking about? I feel like he gonna do a line and then creep up behind you. So get the out of here.
All right, later.
Hello, Miss Galaxy Buns.
Am I the asshole for punching my brother in the face? This man, he's my parents' golden child. They've been taking him in and out of jail for like 19 years now. This man has stole $20,000 from my parents.
Damn.
And this week, he decided to go to my niece's baby shower and get drunk. In front of me, he put his hands on his girlfriend. So I walked up to him and I started beating on him. What am I the asshole for hitting him?
No, you ain't no asshole. You know, if you took his legs and chopped off his ankle, it might have been a little too far, but I feel like you good. You know what I mean? You ain't no asshole.
He deserved it.
You sure
Like,
you
I
didn't
don't
like
care
poke
if
his
he
eye
got
out?
no
There's no
excuse.
permanent damage?
Nah, there's no permanent damage. He's already pretty damaged. It's crazy because he has 13 kids with 13 different baby mamas.
Yeah, I don't think you the asshole though. I think that was deserved. Thank you, Miss Galaxy Bun.
Later.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, hearts.
Am I the asshole for cussing out one of my old friends?
Why do you curse him out?
Because she told me and my current boyfriend, soon to be fiance, to off ourselves.
Oh.
Basically, the whole drama started with I got put into a group chat on Instagram. I'm wondering who these people are because I don't remember any of them. The girl who told me and my partner to off ourselves, she basically started saying a bunch of stuff about my partner because back then I was a terrible girlfriend. I will admit that. I talked shit and I got myself in some trouble. I admit that.
Growing pains.
She was like how I'm in this toxic relationship and I will not get out and I will not accept help, and I'm like, we are fine. She's like, you and your man can go off yourself. And so I start cussing her out, saying how her current boyfriend is cheating on her and she doesn't know it because he always makes the excuse that he is in a coma or something.
Wait, her boyfriend in a coma?
Not really. It was a lie.
Oh.
Because basically the cussing out was me talking crap about her boyfriend, talking crap about her, talking crap about her life. I knew every single detail that I could use against her because I know this girl for 4 years. I knew all of her trauma, I knew all of her stuff, and I used that all against her. And after all that, her boyfriend started DMing me, telling me to go off myself. I blocked him. He made multiple accounts.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Hart. That sound messy as shit. I don't know what to say.
I blocked everyone who was in contact with her. I showed the chat to my current boyfriend and he gave me a high five telling me that I did a good job of telling her off.
Wow, y'all sound like a good couple. Congratulations. I hope you guys have a nice long relationship.
Thank you. We're planning on getting married.
That's cool.
Hi.
Hi, hello, Magnus.
Am I the asshole for exposing my old friend to our entire grade in 8th grade?
How do you expose them?
Okay, so we were on a FaceTime call with some other friends. We were kind of just talking, and then it was kind of getting later, and she was like, hey guys, do you want to see this thing? And we're like, what are you talking about? She whipped out a specific item, a toy that was...
Wait, age check it? How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay.
She whipped this out, and we were all like, oh, nah. So we left the call immediately because that was unexpected. And then throughout that week, she kind of divided up the friend group, and she was lying to our other friends and being like, oh, well, this person did this and this person did that on the other side, and they moved away from where we were sitting and just started talking about us. Me and my friends kind of talked about it, and she told us that one call, don't you dare tell anyone, I'll cancel you. Yeah, we don't care about that. So one of my friends ended up telling one of her friends, and then it kind of like escalated. Then we got on calls with that friend group and started talking about it, and we took pictures of her crying and leaked them to the entire grade and told everyone the story about this. Then the entire grade kind of like hates her, and she has one other weirdo friend to hang out with.
You're a bully.
I didn't mean to. It wasn't me. I didn't leak it. I didn't do anything.
You took pictures of her crying. You're a bully.
I didn't mean for it to happen. So like that was my other friend who took the photos, and I was kind of like not involved. And then
that's what all the bullies say when they're in a group bullying.
It was in 8th grade. It's not fair. I'm feeling judged.
I'm judging you. You an asshole. You an asshole. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. I don't give a f. Own it. Be an asshole. I don't give a f.
Listen, I didn't try for anything to happen. It's not my fault.
It's okay, Magnus. You're an asshole. That's fine. I'm an asshole all day, every day. That's my thing. You feel me?
There were 2 main friends in the friend group who were kind of like, and they were kind of like ripping it on her, and I'm not friends with any of them. Like
Mean Girls movie setting. Yo, get out of my Magnus.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck.